His name is Otto Warmbier, and his gruesome story led the world to a new lens of understanding how brutally extreme communism in North Korea really is. So, what happened?
Otto, my son was a little self-conscious about, his swimming abilities, the shape of his body. And Otto was just so encouraging and just positive.
Otto's story all started when he graduated from Wyoming High School in 2013. He was a popular student and very loved, which led to Otto being asked to conduct the main graduation speech on graduation day.
I wish there was a way to know that you're in the good old days before you've actually left them. To me, that one sentence completely captures the feeling of this graduation. This is our season finale. This is the end of one great show, but just the beginning to hundreds of new spin-offs. Today marks the splitting of a group that has exceeded everyone's expectations. We know where everyone is going next year. We know where everyone has come from. We know how to make each other comfortable. We know each other's family. We know each other's friends. We know each other's siblings. A lot of us even know each other's grandparents. We know when someone is struggling, and we come together as a class to make things better. As we prepare to leave Wyoming High School, it feels like saying goodbye to a close friend. Tomorrow morning, we will all belong to another class, another job, or another city. No matter where we go or what we do, though, we will always have this group here. Thank you.
Being an independent explorer, Otto decided to start off his adult life joining a Chinese tour group owned by the company Young Pioneer Tours. YPT. The same company that uses the slogan, "Destinations your mother would rather you stay away
Young
from."
Pioneer Tours' approach is very much one of, let's go have fun in North Korea, drink some North Korean beer.
It appears the founder of Young Pioneer Tours, Gareth Johnson, likes to chug, and on his arm, a version of the North Korean symbol.
Now the story really sets sail when Otto's friend negotiates a plan for Otto to steal a propaganda poster in one of North Korea's finest hotels in Pyongyang in return for his friend's $10,000 car. Otto says yes.
Breaking news overnight, an American college student.
This young man from Ohio, Otto Warmbier.
Otto Frederick Warmbier.
He was arrested while perpetrating a hostile act.
On June 14th, 2017, Otto Warmbier is released back to his home in Ohio from North Korea.
For the return of a 22-year-old American in this condition.
His parents were told that Otto was in a coma since March of that year, but when they saw him, they considered him looking unhuman, and his airflow to his brain was completely disabled, so his brain was fully unfunctional.
We knew he was in a coma and that he had been in a coma pretty much shortly after his trial.
Using the term coma for Otto's condition is completely unfair. Otto had severe brain damage. Otto was systematically tortured and intentionally injured by Kim and his regime.
Otto's dad and brother Austin were the first to see Otto when he came back.
I walk over to Otto, and he's in this condition. He has a shaved head. His eyes are darting around they're as big as saucers. He's blind. He's deaf. He's got a feeding tube. And we kneel down and we hug him and try to connect with him. And he's a complete vegetable. And his bottom teeth look like they had taken a pair of pliers and rearranged them.
Imagine being a citizen in North Korea. The government are the people you should rely on and you should trust. In North Korea, it is not like that. The government is cruel and they want to kill their citizens. When the citizens do one thing wrong, they are automatically put on death row or put into concentration camps like Otto was. North Korea is one of the cruelest places in the world, and Otto's story is proof. This event shook the timeline of American history, most famously leading up to the summit where Kim Jong-un and Donald Trump met together for the first time. This summit, held in Singapore, will be remembered in history as the birth of a butterfly effect to save North Korean violence towards the U.S. and rebuild a better North Korea. Since Otto's death in 2017, Young Pioneer Tours have banned all U.S. citizens to go on their tour groups, and all while having multiple lawsuits against them from people of all nations. Otto's family is recovering slowly from Otto's tragedy, and Otto lays at rest at Oak Hill Cemetery in Glennsdale, Ohio, the town where he grew up.